Hello everybody, UrFavModerator here, and today I'm going to introduce you to Meld. So what is Meld? Meld is a streaming service just like OBS, but is it better? Today I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of using Meld, as I streamed for the first time with it yesterday, and I definitely have some thoughts. Should I go with the pros or the cons first? I'm going to show you right in Meld, so you're going to see two of me. The first one, if you go into settings and go to transitions, you cannot make a custom transition. This really hurts because I have a custom transition that I love to use, and it's really a big part of my brand, and I can't use it. But you do have a few in here. You have cut, fade, morph, and move. The next con is a very big one for me, but there's no custom docs. As you can see, you don't have your Twitch chat, you don't have your activity feed. You'd have to make another pop-up, or you would have to have it on your phone, which I did yesterday. For me, a big thing, and I think the most important thing to streaming, is talking to your chat, being with your chat, even if there's no one in it. Having your chat there just makes you more connected as a streamer, and I don't know why that's not in the software. I know they're working on custom docs, I believe, and they're also working on the transitions, but why wouldn't that be your number one thing? So another big issue I had was with display captures. With OBS, I can either display the monitor, which you're seeing right now, because if I exit this out, it's gonna go to my home screen, or I can display a window capture, which captures a certain window or auto captures a certain game, or etc. This display capture, however, if I go into this scene over here, sorry, my mix it up's not open. For some reason, it doesn't auto capture games, and I was trying to use Lunar Client for Minecraft, couldn't use it. It wasn't capturing the full screen of Minecraft. And every time I did get it to work, it would just freeze. I was also playing Fortnite, and I got that to capture, but it was lagging my Fortnite like crazy. And I don't have that problem with OBS, where it just lags my game completely, where it's unplayable. Even with like Minecraft, like I got the base game of Minecraft, and then I downloaded this like border thing. My Minecraft was literally unplayable, and that should not be the case. So the last issue I had was with nested scenes. I know they just introduced this feature, so it's still kind of like a work in progress. In Meld, nested scenes are only good if they're like standalone things. So I have my emote wall, because that's full screen, so is Mixed Up, and so is Tangia. That's all taking up the whole screen. They're all standalone things, so I put them all in one nested scene, and they're gonna be in every scene. So yeah, it's in my gaming screen, it's in my face cam, it's in my starting soon. The problem that I had was coming with the duplicator. So I first made the starting soon screen, which has like my stats, my Spotify thing, my chat, my webcam. So if you go make a new scene, or go towards a new scene, instead of clicking on like browser source, where like all your browser source would be saved, or like a gaming source where all that would be saved, no, you have to hit duplicator, and you can steal it from another scene instead of, browser source being saved and stuff like that. As in OBS, if you add a new thing and say you're going to add a browser source, it's already existing in here. So basically, you just have to duplicate it in Meld, which took up a lot of my time. It took me about 2 hours to set up 4 scenes. And it was either duplicating it, right? It was either duplicating it or copying pasting every single source, which again, I didn't want to do. Also, if you duplicated something that had sound was going to be cut out from all of those places. I believe this happened in the nested scenes as well, where like I have Tangia, the sound wasn't working in any other scene. Why is it not working? So it's a very big inconvenience when you're trying to not make it an inconvenience. So yeah, those were the biggest cons I had. It was very rough. Maybe I'm just not the target audience for Meld, which I will go into in a second. I wanted to like it so bad. I wanted to make the switch, but these inconveniences for me are just not ideal. And I'm gonna stick to OBS for now until maybe they update it in the future. But let's get into the pros. I really like the quality that Meld gives. As you can see on OBS, it's kind of grainy, it's kind of eh. On Meld, I was crystal clear the entire time. You can also do really fun stuff with your webcam, which, little hot take, but this is all they promote on their socials is about the quality and what you can do with your webcam and transitions that you can do. For me, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested of how Meld works with gameplay, and to me, Meld did not live up to that par. But you can do cool shit like this, and this, and this, and it still keeps that same quality. You're not grainy, you're not pixelated, which this is cool shit. And you don't need a plugin either. Like, this is not a plugin, this is all within Meld. Because, you know, for OBS, you have to download plugins and things like that, which is easy to do, don't get me wrong. But to have it all in your streaming software is pretty cool. Like, on my starting screen, I have this blur, and it's still keeping, like, a good quality. The transitions that they do have, like this, oh, this move one is so good. Like, look. So good. And then, like, I don't know, with a stinger transition, that would go crazy. I feel like the other big one is, like, branding. You could definitely brand yourself around this. Like, they definitely give you enough tools to, like, add a border around your webcam or, like, add some cool overlays. There's a widget. Where is it? There's a spotlight widget. And it tells you, like, your latest follower. I believe it tells you, like, gifted subs and things like that. Like, look, if we look down here, get rid of that, but it gives you your last Twitch sub and your last Twitch follow and your last Twitch cheer. Like, that's so cute, and you can just, like, leave it. But yeah, I've definitely seen some cool, like, webcam borders and overlays with Meld. Seen some really cool shit. Definitely, if you want to start to, like, brand yourself and experiment, this is pretty cool. And also, stream delay wasn't that bad. I wish they would add, like, a thing that you can add a delay. I think they're working on that as well. But otherwise, like, stream delay wasn't that bad. When I used, like, Streamlabs, it was bonkers. It was terrible. I didn't like it at first, but up here, it would show, like, your uptime and your frames per second, but it was really small. At first, I was like, why is it so small? But then I didn't, like, mind it because your frames per second and your bitrate was up here. Plus, I think your bitrate is over here anyway. But if you're dropping frames, you would know up here, which I didn't mind after a while of streaming and etc. Also, another thing that I did with the webcam was I rounded my corners. As you can see, like, this one is so bulky and it's so big and I can't really do much. But with this, I had, like, a perfect size of myself, which I also really liked. I like the webcam features of Meld. I really do. Like I said earlier, I don't think I'm the right person for Meld right now. I think right now it's really geared toward just chatting streamers and, like, streamers that, like, aren't big into gaming per se and focus more on their overlays and their transitions and things like that. But as me, who is just a simple girl and just likes to play video games and chill, it's not for me. Which is sad because, like I said before, I wanted to like it so bad. I love when new stuff like this comes out, but I was really disappointed to, like, not have features I look for in a streaming software. If you're looking for something to get you started, do I think this is good? Absolutely. As long as you don't care about having a chat. The only issue I would have is, like, not having chat in front of you, but I think this is good for, like, beginner streamers as well that, like, want to get into OBS but think OBS is too overwhelming, because I know OBS is overwhelming. But Meld, it was easy to set up, I will say that. And if you're looking for help, don't go on YouTube. I was saying this all stream. I was like, don't go onto YouTube and look up videos, because those weren't helping me. It was the Discord, their Discord, that was helping me. I was just searching up keywords and it was flying me right through of what I needed to do. For example, I have a Beacon Mix Create and a Beacon mic, so my audio is already separated for me. So when I got into Meld, I was really confused of how to separate my music and stuff like that. And I went into the Discord, I looked up Beacon, and all I had to do was just, like, basically split it again, which I wouldn't have known until I looked it up in the Discord. So those are the pros and cons of streaming with Meld Studios. I hope they take my feedback not too harshly. I do like the software, I just think it needs a little bit of updating and a little bit of working. And yeah, that is it. If you want to hear more or drop a question, or if you want me to give it another chance, please comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!